A U.S. airstrike has targeted a oil port in Yemen held by its Houthi rebels. This is the most serious and deadliest attack publicly known in this month-long campaign waged by the Trump administration against the group. This attack targeted the Ras Isa port in Hodeidah. It saw basically massive plumes of fire and smoke rise from the site early in the morning. It destroyed fuel tankers lined up there, and rebel-controlled television aired just gruesome photos of those killed in the attack. Satellite images analyzed by the Associated Press afterwards show oil tanks destroyed, vehicles destroyed, and crude oil apparently leaking into the Red Sea. Now, the U.S. military has acknowledged this attack. They say they targeted the facility to stop the flow of oil and fuel products into Yemen to squeeze the Houthi rebels. The rebels themselves have called this a major crime against them and have threatened retaliation. All this comes as the United States is now negotiating with the Houthis' main benefactor, Iran, over Tehran's rapidly advancing nuclear program. Those talks are set to be held Saturday in Rome, and it's likely that this attack in Yemen may be part of a Trump strategy to try to squeeze the Iranians and squeeze members of their so-called axis of resistance.
تقوم بنقل جثث الشهداء المتفحمة إثر غارات العدو الأمريكي.
On engage 67. À droite de CNV, on engage 67. Le CDV, perception d'une piste détruite. En route 210. Affirmatif. Cible détruite, cible détruite.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هذه الطائرة MQ-9 التي اصطفت في أجواء مديرية بني مطر، والتي تمكنت الدفاعات الجوية اليمنية من إسقاطها.
من صنعاء من ميدان ال70 نوجه رسالة للعالم بأننا لن نتخلى عن قضية غزة مهما كلفنا ذلك من تضحيات. في بداية العدوان الأمريكي على اليمن ادعت أمريكا بأنها لا تستهدف الشعب اليمني وإنما تستهدف أنصار الله ومن تصفهم بالإرهاب وبنيتهم العسكرية، ولكن تفاجأ الجميع بأنها تتفاخر باستهداف ميناء مدني يستفيد منه أكثر من 25 مليون يمني، وقتلت وجرحت كل الموظفين، وهذا يكشف حقيقة وإجرام أمريكا.
خروجنا في هذا اليوم العظيم واستجابة لقول الله سبحانه وتعالى وإن استنصروكم في الدين فعليكم النصر. خرجنا في هذا اليوم العظيم لنقول للعدو الأمريكي، نقول له مهما دمرت ومهما قصفت ومهما ارتكبت من المجازر بحق شعب الإيمان والحكمة والله لن تثنينا، والله لا يزيدنا هذا إلا صبرا وصمودا وإصرارا ووفاء في إسناد القضية الفلسطينية وفي وقوفنا إلى جانب إخواننا في غزة.
The administration has been pretty clear to a certain extent, and then also a little bit unclear about what it's trying to achieve with these attacks on the Houthis. On the one hand, they've made it very clear that they are concerned about the Houthis disrupting international shipping, disrupting international commerce, and that they're not going to tolerate that. They've made it clear that they're going to treat ongoing Houthi attacks as something that the Iranians are responsible for. So they're trying to get the Iranians to help rein in the Houthis. look, in order for the Houthis to be able to govern, they have to be able to provide certain key services, right? They have to be able to get oil through this port. They have to be able to get food. If they can't get deliveries from the international community, from their allies through these ports, they are going to find it very difficult to govern. And the idea is that some people may no longer feel beholden to them and may participate in a ground offensive against them. At a minimum, be supportive of it. When you get to a situation where the Houthis just are not able to provide the most basic needs to the Yemeni population. Look, I do think that there are two parallel tracks that are happening here. One is trying to deal with the Houthi threat, and the other is these meetings between senior U.S. and Iranian officials, first in Oman and now in Rome, to see if there's room to negotiate some type of deal. It's possible that one part of the calculation that went into carrying out this type of an attack now was, well, do it. If you're going to do it at a time where it can also influence the Iranians, so they can further see that their proxy networks are under severe threat.